Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this World of Warcraft raiding guide. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the 25-man Raidfinder, which is easy the normal mode version of Ultraxion in the Dragon Soul raid. In order to complete this fight, we use 2 tanks, 6 healers, and a mixture of both ranged and melee DPS. Now this boss has got quite a few encounters, and this video is pretty short, so we're just going to get straight into it without mocking the boss and how easy this fight is. So, as you can see, there's these purple arcs which are coming off of him. These will inflict 536,000 shadow damage to every, split between all of the raid members that are standing in front of him. So you want to be stacking up for massive AoE healing throughout this entire fight, no matter what. This leads on to his main ability, which is called Unstable Monstrosity. And for every minute that Ultraxion is in combat, it will reduce the time between the arcs by 1 second to a maximum rate of 1 arc per second. And this Unstable Monstrosity instability prevents Ultraxion from parrying attacks, so do bear that in mind. So at the start of the fight, everybody is pulled into this place called the Twilight Shift, and this is where he can attack you no matter what. And as you can see in the bottom middle of my screen, there's an ability called Heroic Will, and when he casts Hour of Twilight, just as he's about to cast it, give it 2 seconds, you want to click on the Heroic Will button, because this will resist that Hour of Twilight attack this is about to do on you, and it just won't kill you. However, you do want a few people, maybe 5, with decent cooldowns such as Death Knights that use anti-magic shell and whatnot to not use this and stay in the other realm, so that you need someone in both realms at all times. Otherwise everyone gets one shot pretty much, and we've got all the aspects standing behind us that are throwing power-ups at us, and we don't want them to get killed at all, because that's it, GG, the fight's over instantly with no questions asked. Another ability is called Fading Light, and this is where on the target he is currently targeting, they will get faded into twilight, and this will cause all their threats that has been generated against Ultraxion to be reset. So this is obviously why you need the 2 tanks. We've been over the Hour of Twilight ability. When it's got 2 seconds left on its cast time, you press that button in the middle of the screen, bar about 5 people with decent raid cooldowns, and everything is fine. If people are not grouped up like we are here, they will get hit by an ability called Twilight Burst, and this will single target that player for 48,000 shadow damage, and that is unresistible. Sorry, that is on all players, and it will increase your magic damage taken by 50% for 6 seconds, and that's a stacking effect. So don't move out of the group, don't be that retard, whatever you do. And finally, after 6 minutes have passed, Ultraxion just blows up. He thinks, fuck this, I've had enough, I've been fighting you for 6 minutes, and I could have done this earlier, but I'm going to do it now, and I'm just going to blow this shit up, along with all the aspects behind us, which makes next to no sense. So as you may have noticed, there's these power-ups spawning behind us, and you've got a red one, a green one, and a blue one. The red one is called Gift of Life, and this is granted by Alex Straza, and this increases healing done by 100% for the duration of the battle, and you'll kind of want this to be going to your single target healers, I guess, so that you're able to keep your tanks alive. So people like your priests, just a class like that, it just helps them a lot. 100% increased healing is quite a bit. The next one is the green one, which is Essence of Dreams, and as you can see, my screen is being flooded with green numbers. This is obviously what your AoE healers, such as your Resto Druids, will want to pick up, because this will distribute a heal that you cast on a player between all of the people in the raid within 50 yards, and all these effects last for the remainder of the fight. And the final one is from Kalagos, and this decreases the mana cost of all spells by 75% and increases spell haste by 100%. This is another healer thing, although if you're an arcane mage, just grab that, fuck the healers, grab that, do big numbers. No, I'm just kidding, by the way. But yeah, so that's obviously another hero ability. And as the fight goes on, Nosdoma gives you something which is called Time Loop, and this is any attack which would kill you, would bring you to 100% of your maximum health, and this removes the time loop. And that is pretty much this encounter. Oh, Thrall also puts Last Defender of Azeroth on your tanks, and this will reduce the cooldown of your defensive cooldowns by 50% and increase the duration of these abilities by 100%. It's a lot of information there very fast. I'll try and summarize it in the description below, but as always, thank you for watching, and if you feel this guide has helped you, do feel free to subscribe to the channel for future World of Warcraft PTR guides.